Alright, I'm back. I'm taking about a 10-minute break. Kind of regain my composure, so the judge says, no one understands what you're talking about anymore. Alright, please, so he's... That's enough! That's right, I will now state my verdict. This court finds the defendant, oh god, not guilty. So this is gonna be the bad end, most likely. Oh god. The cruel confetti. That was all, the court is adjourned! Oh, we're gonna get the bad ending. And just like that, the case came to an end. I ran away from the courtroom. I wandered the streets alone. Never saw Maya again. Killer's met his word, so sure he released her as promised. I heard the verdict of Miss Andrews' trial a few days later. She was guilty, wasn't she? Or convicted. He was found guilty, of course. That's how things go against the miracle never happened. God. Maybe it was never meant to. Because a miracle is something that doesn't exist. I had heard so much about that typo, I knew how this case ended. The end. Okay. So that's our bad end. Let me go back to the menu. Okay, so let's load the steak and do it again, but we're not dumb. Okay, so let me look at the actual evidence. What happens if I present like my attorney's badge, or who would you like to show evidence to? He says I see. No, let's go. One piece of evidence you would like to show this person. I'm going to show my attorney's badge. He so it's just the same. He doesn't even have a specific. Why are you showing them in the room? Okay, who would you like to show evidence to? So, what evidence do we have? Where am I the killer of the night of the murder? One of its special buttons is missing. Videotape. When the was retrieved, the killer violently tried to recover it. The contents are unknown. Pistol. One of the items retrieved from the killer's hideout. Nothing else is known. So, I'm going to present something to... I'm trying to think here, which item would be the thing that... So, Mia stated there's two real options. We can present something to the killer, which will make him suddenly break off his client's agreement with On Guard, or it can show something to On Guard that will make him want to be guilty. What would that be? I'm guessing the one for the killer is the videotape, but I kind of want to see both versions of it. Huh. Which thing would be the one for On Guard? I'm going to show evidence to On Guard, because I know better which one to show to the killer, or I'm going to show to On Guard. So he says, I see, and now, this court one piece of evidence you would like to show this person. Okay. I'm guessing it's either the uniform or the gun. I probably should have asked for more details about... I'm going to take a state here. Actually, I'm going to go back and load the state about the gun. Yeah, this is the killer pistol have anything to do with this case. I'm going to see what the details are. So, does that pistol have any relation to this case? We have yet to perform a ballistics test, so I can't say anything for certain. However, I believe it has something to do with this case. At least, to me. What does that make? A question mark. It's the pistol he used to shoot you, isn't it? That's what I believe, yes! Oh. I kept the bullet they removed from my shoulder as a sort of memento, so she actually got it removed, unlike her father. I'm sure it will be an excellent sample for the test. Boy, once the pistol that was used to shoot Francesca, it's probably not going to help us very much. Probably not. So the pistol's added to the court record. The second piece is the videotape. So, is the note about it updated? A small caliber pistol was thought to have been fired by the killer at Francesca. So, the description is updated depending on whether it used stuff here. So, So actually, what I'm going to do here, I am going to go back through all this section and then come back when I have updated versions of all the evidence. Okay, I'm back. So, I was thinking, while I was fast forwarding, so I have chosen to present to On Guard. I was thinking that perhaps if what was I gonna say? I mean, I'm thinking we need to make On Guard think the killer is going to kill him if he gets set loose, so he's safer in prison. So I'm thinking maybe the videotape will work against On Guard too. Let's present that. So the judge shouted out, he says, what do you think, Ezra? He says, I don't have anything to say about this. So that is incorrect. What about the pistol? I mean, maybe they scare him into it? So the judge shouted out, so what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? He says, I don't have anything to say about this. Okay. So, I suppose it's actually the bellboy's uniform. Let's say, whoops. So, I mean, because we only have 3 things. I mean, we can't present anything, but none of them are going to be right. So, one of the special buttons, so he's going to what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? He says, I don't have anything to say. Okay, so all of the things against On Guard didn't work. Huh. I have a feeling that the one for the killer is going to be the videotape, but I'm actually going to go look at a walkthrough, and I'll come back and I'll see what the one for On Guard is supposed to be. I'm not presenting every single piece of evidence I have. Alright, I'm back. So, it seems like from the walkthrough, it's the Ace Attorney wiki. I was actually correct in my guess that it was going to be the videotape of the killer. But it seems like that's the only thing you can do, and we will achieve both goals by going down that path. So we want to present evidence to the killer. The judge sees, and now let's score one piece of evidence you would like to show this person. And it's going to be, whoops, we want evidence, and it's going to be the videotape. Dr. George! What do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? I think there's some merit in showing this evidence to that witness. So this is correct. He says, ... Hey, bailiff, who's bringing the transceiver from earlier? Alright. Looks like they got a hold of him. Hey, Maya, she's okay, right? Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence. I do indeed. Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. He goes, ... I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back. That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. An order from your client? I was told to protect that videotape. I thought so. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. You have indeed. Do you know the contents of this tape? I was certainly told by my client not to watch it, and so he didn't. He obeys his clients without question. His job is not to question why, but you would try. So I have absolutely no idea. Actually, you are on this tape. Me? There is a video camera. It is at the crime scene. In the bear, which is in color for my helpfulness. Your actions were being recorded. What? Is that true? That's right. Who was it that planted the camera? Well, the only person who could have placed a camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally. See, exclamation point. That was Adrian Andrews. Okay. So I think where we're going here is that the client would be the only one who would know when it was set to record for. The client, listen, Your Honor. See, he's not even going to like tell him to watch his tone or anything. Your client specified a place and time for you, isn't that right? Yeah. Yes. Wait. That was so they could film you. Dot. As a blackmail, probably. I had no idea. Dot. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? Dot. I would like to know why. Why did man on guard film the crime scene? The reason why he did that is my ticket out of this whole mess. There's only reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. They wanted to see one get his, didn't trust your skills, or wanted blackmail on you. I'm going to take a state, but I think the answer is most likely they wanted to blackmail on you. Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they said. He says, but I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Say, oh come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. He even said that. Yeah, so that's breaking the whole client trust thing. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay, even blackmail him if I want. Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelley the killer? He says, as his transceiver sweats again. Oh! Done, so he's fuming. It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning. Yes, by a natural. An actor. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client. I have one question for the witness. Yes. You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. But what if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. So yeah, here we go. And then, that client would become my next target. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment with the spoon! Ow! I hit my elbow on my chair doing that, and it really hurt, actually. So now this is going to be what makes On Guard wish she were guilty. I see! That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. Ah, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around. Mr. Wright? Yes? My contract with my client is over, as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item. God, he's still calling her an item. I still hate that. What the? I'm not an item? Yes, thank you, Maya. So he's leaving. Maya. I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness. Wow, he still looks all tortured with his pinky in the wrong place. This trial appears to have come to its conclusion? However, I don't quite know what just happened there with the client and the witness and... Miss Von Kama! or this is still the judge. Miss Wakama, what did that? She always has you in her sights. Now, I believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict. Lord, how can we make on guard? Testify. Oh, yeah, he's starting to have his breakdown. Mr. On Guard, it looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy, as he's sweating after hearing that. But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, when a very betrayed assassin will appear before you. Oh, he's flat out just accusing him of being the client here. The exclamation point. God, his eyes are just darting around everywhere. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does, considering you hired him. I'm sure you will understand what I mean if you watch this video. Help me! So, I mean, has he even seen the video, I wonder? Now then, Your Honor, your verdict, if you please. This is so right with you, Mr. Wright! Exclamation point. He gets whatever verdict he wants. We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there is no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Be whichever way your heart tells you. I think I'm going to go with guilty, because if we say acquitted, he gets killed, that still leaves Andrews as the next target. Right, Chief. So, I am going to take a state. I actually kind of want to see... No, basically, there's not really any spoilers left. I'm going to see if there's anything the walkthrough has left to tell me. Let me open it up. I should have it in another tab. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm just going to plead guilty. The walkthrough says it doesn't matter. On Guard will intervene anyway. So let's plead guilty, just for the hell of it. I'm not On Guard. So, exclamation point. Even though I am a lawyer, I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here. Me, my wonderful self, guilty! Even if you got an acquittal the instant you set foot outside the detention center, your life would be in danger. No matter which way you look at it. You can't run away from your crime anymore. Oh my lord! I guess that's how he got all his scars? Considering he just mangled his own face? As always, unless we've uncovered the real truth! We... I don't remember helping you helped me out much in this. Mr. Hedron, that was my own god. If Miss Wakama in charge of his incarceration, I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of whip that right about now. Yeah, for having her shot, too. Very good! It was a close one, wasn't it, witness? Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. Okay, so she might get like 5 years, though, or something, not, murder, or, not like, life, or, execution or something, see. ... This trial was the first time I had stood on the witness stand. When I did, I really felt hopeless. You must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her, and me, too. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did. And he says, His fitness, how should I put this? She has an illness. Yeah, that part. If you were going to say you should choose death, that is of no concern to me. God damn. See, but after that, when I was alone in the detention center, it's the first time I really saw myself and who I am. ... And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, oh, she almost looks happy for once. I felt like I had finally been saved. Wow, it's the first time I've ever seen her smile. Oh yes, thank you for that, Phoenix. I'm really happy that you two were in charge of this case. Imagine if one Karma had been in on this. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself. With who I am. Thank you so much, everyone. Excuse me. Looks like we've resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about. Everyone seems to be in good spirits. That is good enough for me. That's all. The squad is adjourned. So here's even announced an actual verdict. Okay. So we go to the lobby. That lobby at 5:14 p.m. See, you were great out there, Phoenix. I did out there was right, wasn't it? Well, we got the best of both worlds, I suppose. This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. My perfect record's ruined. Oh no, whatever shall I do? You got them a guilty verdict this time. But you have to look past all of that to what's really important. You now realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty, right? Well, yeah, it's always been the case. The thing is, I've always actually believed in my clients before, and that's not the case now. Yes, I understand now. Phoenix, think back for a second. Excuse me for my yawning. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make. And I went with not guilty. No, Mr. Wright. Let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. So when I said nothing, I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I establish justice, or should I save Maya's life? My client, Vanguard, is, and I don't actually ever say anything. Is he guilty, or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then. And your answer spoke to what being a lawyer, quote unquote, means to you. No, I would, if Maya wasn't on the line, I totally would have gone for guilty. It's kind of artificial, artificial what a lawyer means to you thing, because, we have a life on the line. So, right, Edgeworth, I have good news. Maya's now safe in police custody. Oh, thank God. Really? Okay, so Pearl's here. Pearls, you're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, she's quite safe. She's on her way here as we speak in a patrol car. Please tell me you guys gave her as many burgers as you had in the station. Ah! Mystic Maya is safe! You did it! You really did it, Mr. Nick! How? She punches deceptively hard for a kid. She punched me? I believed in you! I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her! Mr. Nick will save her! Why is she crying? Thanks? Oh! What's wrong? Miss Von Karma! Oh, she looks pissed. See. Earlier? Thanks. Ow! Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix, right? You lost! Because it's not all about it's not all about what verdict it is. Your perfect win record has now been crushed! And yet, you are still happy? I don't think you'll ever understand. Miss Von Karma. How dare you! Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. Edgeworth. For my own personal victories. And for guilty verdicts. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remained spotless. But the man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me, Phoenix Wright. I fought him in my usual manner, and tasted my first defeat. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then, he ended up on the stand himself. Yeah, the fourth case. It was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair, and that made him realize what the whole the prosecutor really means thing. Because that was originally the reason for the whole leaving thing, but because of the DS version it was changed with the extra case. Almost looks like Mr. Stalk there. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened, so I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note, Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, to his death. As well you should have. Jesus, Von Karma, you fucking bitch. A prosecutor who has shamed himself to defeat you, crawl into a hole and die. Jesus. Fuck you, Von Karma. But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change. What foolish nonsense! You prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant, but every time we did so, I object. No matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. Me? And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. What? You trusted your enemy! So Von Karma is, again, woefully not getting it. It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth is always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold and everything we have, erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch, but we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This, I promise you. The truth? Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense lawyers exist. The adversarial system? I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, right? That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night. Ah! Is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick? I don't know, but that was kind of a lot to take in. It really let me down. When he disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with, alright, because of the whole childhood thing, was because I believed in the things you said to me all those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why, 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. Then, now the prosecutor, so he's the real Phoenix here. Burning bright. At least, that's what I told myself. You pathetic fool! Miss Von Karma! She is way out of line here. I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Whereas Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. Jesus Christ, he's not a Von Karma. You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. He never was. Well, I guess unless you count the whole fact that your father, who is a convicted murderer, which was his mentor, but I mean, okay, in that case. And neither am I! It's over! It's all over! Jiska threw something on the ground just now. I threw it on the ground! This is an actual 900 receiver, the one she used to track Gumshoe. You don't think she used to track Detective Gumshoe, as Phoenix now says. I'll return this to the precinct later. Hopefully there's something else. Her whip! Ah! Isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip? Jesus, having Pearl say that is... I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. Did she write that on it or something? I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. Oh. ... You should keep this, right? But Von Karma's whip. ... Okay? So, Nick! I'm guessing that's Maya. Oh, she looks so sad. And Imagine it'll turn happy in a second. Say, exclamation point. Maya! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Oh Jesus, why is Pearl still crying? And it's all one big happy reunion. And, okay, we're going to take her for burgers now, right? See? Oh, Nick! I knew you would come through! You got convicted, like I knew you would! And on top of that, you even rescued me! Well, of course I did. No, I would never desert you. Say, I think that's, yeah, that's spelled right. I was thinking it was the dessert sort of thing, but, you know, like the food. But we sure pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here. Whatever. Hey, look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, oh Jesus, that is really morbid. I would just come back and haunt you through like a bad ghost through Pearly. Oh God, that's Jesus Christ. Not that. Is it really that easy to do something like that? That. Thanks a lot. Or this is mine. Thanks a lot, Nick. Don't mention it. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth! Oh, his eyebrow there for a second, his right eyebrow. You could see his expression just in that. Oh, he is glad too, even though he's kind of the stoic right now. But I'm relieved you're alright. He doesn't really know her quite as well as I do. But hey, looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth. Does she even know he's back? Probably not. Because, you know, she was probably under the opinion it was going to be Von Karma again before she was kidnapped. She probably even still thought he was dead until now. I suppose I was different from what I was a year ago. Yeah, she's hungry. Yeah, let's get her some burgers. Alright. I think it's time we cut out of this depressing place. Where are we going? Food, Nick! Food! Grub! Chow! I'm starved! I'm so hungry, even you look like a nice juicy burger and a bun to me, Nick. Yeah, let's go get you some actual burgers and not me. You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib, at least. Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please! Hopefully, if you insist. Alright, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint? Don't be silly, Nick. Are we going to, like, the best burger joint in Japanifornia, I suppose? Huh? This case messed up the past evening and it got in the way of my gourmet food. Oh, we're going to the Gatewater. I've decided we have to make it up by having another feast. I barely clicked, but another feast? Come on, Nick. Food!